Hola amigos, bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be learning the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is how you say, I have done something in the past, or you could ask somebody else, have you ever been to Alaska? So today we're going to be learning to say, I have, you have. Stick around. Today we're going to be talking about the present perfect tense. When do we use the present perfect tense? The present perfect tense is what you use to say, I have eaten. You use this tense to ask the question, have you seen him? The present perfect tense is formed using an auxiliary verb and a past participle. There are 3 parts to this lesson. 1. You will learn how to conjugate the auxiliary verb or helping verb, has or have in Spanish. 2. You will learn how to form past participles. And 3. You will learn the irregular past participles. Here's an example of what you will learn. I have eaten. Have is the auxiliary verb or helping verb, and eaten is the main verb in the past participle form. So this is the present perfect tense. There are 2 pieces to it, the auxiliary verb and the past participle. What does that look like in Spanish? He comido. He is the auxiliary verb or helping verb, and comido is the main verb. It's in the past participle form. Part 1. Haber. So we're going to conjugate haber to get the first part of the present perfect tense. So now we have has, ha, hemos, habéis, han. Means I have, has means you have, ha means she, he, or you formal has, hemos means we have, habéis means you all in Spain have, and han means they have and you all have. So how would we say we have? Yep, hemos. See, hemos is in the chart. It's in the spot in the chart where we usually have we, nosotros or nosotras. It's important that you know why we use this particular chart. Every spot on this chart has a meaning because it correlates with our subject pronoun chart. So because yo is always in the upper left-hand corner and yo means I know that is going to have something to do with I. So that means in this case it's I have, since we know this verb means has or have. This is only step 1. If I want to say I have eaten, so far all we have of that sentence is I have. So we have but the next part is going to be forming the past participle. Part 2. Here's how to form a past participle in Spanish. In Spanish, we have AR verbs, ER verbs, and IR verbs. Let's start with the AR verb. Hablar, to talk or to speak. In order to conjugate this verb, I will remove the ending. Now, I will add the ending for past participles. In this case, for AR verbs, it's hado. Together, that forms our past participle, hablado. Let's try an ER verb. Comer. Let me remove the ending. Comer means to eat. And now I'll add the ending, the new ending for the past participle. So our past participle is comido. Here we have vivir, which is, again, these are in the infinitive form, which is the natural state of the verb before it's conjugated. Vivir means to live. Now I'll remove the ending, and I'll add the new ending. And now we have vivido. This is the past participle. Now let's practice. Hint, use these verbs, bailar, beber, and dormir. How did you do? Número 1. Ella ha bailado la salsa. Número 2. Tú has bebido leche. Número 3. Ellos han dormido mucho. Part 3. Past participles with an accent. There are some regular verbs that have an accent mark to maintain correct pronunciation. The ending used with the past participle is ido instead of ido for the following verbs. Caer, caído. So here's a little hint. If you look at the infinitive, caer, there's two vowels next to each other. That's a hint to you that this ending will have the accent. Why does it have the accent? It has the accent to maintain pronunciation, because without the accent, this would be pronounced caído. We want it to sound like caído. That's why there's an accent. So the two vowel rule, by the way, does not apply to you and I. But if you see two vowels next to each other in the infinitive, you can expect to have this ending. Here's some more examples. Creer, to believe. Creído, believed. Leer, to read. Leído, read. Oír, to hear. Oído, heard. Reír, to laugh. Reído, laughed. Traer, to bring. Traído, brought. Irregular past participles. These ones are just irregular. Abrir, to open. Abierto. Cubrir, to cover. Cubierto, covered. Decir, to say. Dicho, said. Escribir, to write. Escrito, written. Freír, to fry. Frito, fried. Hacer, to do or make. Hecho, done or made. Morir, to die. Muerto, died. Poner, to put. Puesto, put. Resolver, to resolve. Resuelto, resolved. Romper, to break. Roto, broken. Ver, to see. Visto, seen. Volver, to return. Vuelto, returned. So these irregulars just need to be memorized. Check the description below for more practice ideas.